Boris went through it that last one.
Boris went through it in everyone. Man,
The most recent one I remember. Yeah, it was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Boris.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where we go from here because I think that they broke the cycle of the Ink Machine in Bendy and the Dark Revival, which was the second full-length game. Because we had Bendy and the Ink Machine, Boris and the Dark Survival, and then Bendy and the Dark Revival. Now we got Bendy Lone Wolf. So 4 games in the franchise. The first game had like 5 chapters, and this looks like another Boris installment. So I'm interested to see where we go from here. I'm gonna cue the intro so that we can get right into this, and yeah, let's see what Boris got cooking up now, because I thought we was done with the Ink Demon.
I just realized I have so many more videos to watch.
Oh yeah, there's other games.
No, we watched some stuff on.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We watched a little bit of Markiplier play Bendy in the Dark Revival, and then I showed you some like.
Played the last one.
Corey Ketchum was the one that didn't finish playing.
He started and did not finish it.
He didn't finish it. Okay.
And then we watched like the clippings, like the audio tapes of Boris.
Got you.
In the Dark Survival.
Did
so
Berlizzi finish it?
I can't remember if he finished Dark Revival or not. But this is going to be, I think, another top-down one for Boris.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So Boris's games are like top-down.
He going through.
Whereas the mainline games are like first-person.
Interesting.
Well, I like that you'll be able to see what's around you.
that's true.
That's what I need.
I'm getting vibes of Luigi's Mansion and more.
Ew.
He got that bacon soup.
So I guess this was during his time in the Ink Machine.
Mm-hmm. The first one took place. The first one for Boris took place like roughly before like chapter 3 that we saw in the original game.
I might get this on the Xbox.
Was that Goofy on crack?
Oh, no, it's Bendy.
It's Boris.
Sorry,
Get my
that's
name
all
right.
I could think of. I know nothing about that franchise
Wow.
or series.
We have something to show you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So all I was
my
saying
name's
was
Boris.
Goofy.
Get my name right.
Boris don't talk.
Yeah, Boris is
He don't got a voice.
I think that would be his voice.
It just sounds like Goofy.
He not allowed to talk. But yeah, the story of Bendy and the Ink Machine is basically corporate greed.
Okay.
But essentially they create this thing called the Ink Machine that helped to bring life to animation. And long story short, people end up getting placed into the Ink Machine and get warped into becoming like reminiscent versions of the characters.
Okay.
But their psyches are warped as well. So a lot of the game is like finding out who was who and like guessing which character ended up becoming this and how this character turned into that. You see multiple versions of like the same character. Like there are multiple Borises, but because of the behavior of some, you figure out who they are based off of like what you find out in the game. On like the employees that went missing. And in the first game you play as like the original creator who made like animator who made Bendy but left the company. But you find out at the end that he was stuck inside the Ink Machine too. So he's trapped in like what's a forever loop. And just like he loses his mind and just basically gets reset every time he beats Bendy. Then in the second game, we basically find somebody, we find out who's doing it, and like there's like a savior that's supposed to come down and help, but you know, depending on how this tracks, she may or may not have been able to do it.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. I think Bendy and the Ink Machine is super interesting. Before Five Nights at Freddy's, it had the same type of traction. So I'm interested in seeing what they do more for the story, because I do think the lore of it is really interesting.
Yes.
And it's definitely fun to watch people play and figure out stuff for.
Yeah.
Similar to like Five Nights. But I think it's a lot more straightforward because it has an actual story. Whereas Five Nights, I feel like they just kind of say some stuff. And sometimes it strings together and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, I'm interested to see where we go. Hopefully we get more YouTubers that pick up on it. Oh, you know what? Poppy Playtime. That's about as much.
Playtime, puppy
Playtime.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to come back
Yeah,
again.
if Five Nights at Freddy's is probably the king of like horror games, but the same type of popularity that Poppy Playtime has now, Bendy and the Ink Machine had when it like was coming up. Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget Bendy.
Don't forget Bendy.
Yeah. They were selling toys and merchandise and like
Oh, yeah,
major stores and
absolutely.
stuff. Like, yeah, it had the same type of traction. It just,
I was trying to find some pop figures of Bendy and the Ink Machine.
yeah, they just took a long time to make the second game, and I feel like that's what killed the momentum for it.
Makes sense.
Watch out, Poppy Playtime.
Yeah.
Stop. They're working. They're working on it.
I will
taking
say
us-
this: they're releasing stuff. I'll put it that way. Bendy was 2, but what happened was the first game released in chapters, and when they got to chapter 5 of that one, it pretty much was like a done set story. But people liked it enough that they wanted more, and then it took forever. If Poppy Playtime gets to the point because they're releasing in chapters 2,
That momentum's gonna die down.
yeah,
It's gonna. They
'cause-
gotta make sure that they're keeping tempo with what they're doing, because you don't want to wait too long for the next chapter, even though that the chapters is different in each one and they take their time with it. You still gotta meet quota with getting the right timing down.
Yeah.
Way too long, it fizzles out.
yeah.
How long is a long time in this context? Because if the original game was wrapped up and it
Wouldn't
was
it be like
supposed to be a done deal, you know, because
That's a good question.
if it was supposed to be a done deal, people should be more forgiving.
and patient with it. But I think during that time when other stuff started to come out, they pushed their attention to that, even though that the stall on the Bendy game, they were like, well, I don't know when the next one's coming out. I guess I'll tie into this one. And then when that started booming, they went on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As people
it
do.
happens. Like, it happens in different things. Like a situation with the most recent Mortal Kombat game. People really don't like the route that they're taking with that, and they're already calling for a new Injustice game because they didn't meet what their expectations was for this game. And then you going against, you released the game around the time Street Fighter 6 was doing their thing, changed up stuff. Then they plugged that one in. And then the following year, at the beginning of the year, Tekken 8 comes out. They're playing that, and it's just kind of trying to compete with that. You're losing your players.
So to answer your question, Bendy and the Ink Machine came out officially with its first chapter in February of 2017. The 5th chapter, which is the last one of the first game, came out in October of 2018, and then Bendy and the Dark Revival, which is like the actual sequel, because they had another Boris one like this that came out in between them, but the actual sequel came out in November of 2022.
Ooh, yeah, that's 3-4 year gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
That's
waiting a long time for that.
that's a bit of time.
Grow a lot of
Yeah.
facial hair. Waiting for that.
They're
for this one for 4 years. I'm excited. Am I?
Yeah.
What was it again?
I'll put it this way: it was a long enough amount of time with Five Nights at Freddy's and other stuff coming out, and like Poppy Playtime may come out with its first chapter by then, to where it got bumped down the list.
So it just got to work its way back.
Yeah.
To that point. And hopefully,
Now, this is the one where I would say if they made a live action movie, it would probably be fire.
oh yeah.
Okay.
100%. Because I think the story is a lot more clear cut. And then they did leave the second game a little bit open ended because they bought the ink machine from a company. So it's just like the idea that the manufacturing company is also shady is like a whole other avenue that they can go into. But who knows? I'm interested to see where they go from here.
Yeah.
Only
same.
time will tell.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Somebody play this. Somebody gonna play this and upload some stuff. I watch a super horror bro Mike talk about this, so I get the story and not have to buy it.
And not have to buy it.
But y'all let us know how you feel about the entire franchise of Bendy in the comment section down below.
Yeah.
While you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it, share it with someone that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000.
000.
Right here in the C2 circle. Hop on in and become one of our first double dutchers.
And hit that bell notification where you stay tuned for all our updated videos and shorts. Join the squad. It will not charge a card.
Yeah. Feel free to follow us on Discord, #C2 Circle. That way you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live around
7
p.m. Eastern Standard Time, around the dot on Thursday.
That's right. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Thank you for supporting us all the year of 2024.
Love y'all the pixels.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If you celebrate all the other holidays around the December time, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
We appreciate you.
Happy
I thank you for the
holidays.
recognition because I don't get to celebrate them, but they're cool. Anyway, it's been fun. We'll see you in 2025. We might surprise you with something, but I hope that it's a good family time for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all your love and support. We'll catch you in the next one. Some more Catered Chaos.
Bye.
Have fun.
Happy holidays.
It's going to be holidays for the whole masses. Everything.
Keep ringing.
All right, and just so I have this to clip, thank you guys so much for all of your support through 2024.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be aiming to hit our 1,000 mark early in 2025, first quarter, hopefully. The analytics look good for it, so I'm excited to see where we go from here.
Keep pushing. We got this.
Yeah, we have checked out some shows that have come out recently, but there have been some other ones that have come out. So I'm going to clip this and ask all of you which show coming out from the December to January era of time do you guys want us to check out if you want us to check it out. We're going to leave this up to you to pick up on.
Power is yours.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do a poll. We'll see what people pick.
Yeah.
Squid Game. Coming out 26th.
Yeah, we got a couple of good ones coming out.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
excited for Squid Games.
There's Squid Game, there's Skeleton Crew, there's Creature Commandos, there's
Creature Commando.
there's a lot of shows that are gonna be coming out. So y'all let us
Christoph
know.
the Weasel.
Skeleton
Crew
Crew's
has
out.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're watching it.
Yes.
Yeah. I
No way am I waiting. Sorry, guys.
I mean, dude, you're fine.
You're like, this ain't
you're
for
a
them. This
recurring
for
guest
me.
here.
Like,
Until you decide not to be.
yeah.
But yeah, there's just been a lot of shows that have come out. And if there's anything that y'all want us to check into, if there are any movies that you want on the list, yeah, leave it in the comment section of what is going to be clipped into a little thing for y'all to see. Thank you so much for a great 2024.
Yeah.
Love and appreciate y'all. It's been Trey.
JT Wolf.
Autumn.
Gia.
Yeah, Christoph and Vonell happy. Blackfire has become a recurring guest on the channel.
Thank you,
Nice.
Blackfire.
Thank
So
you. I
yeah,
appreciate
I'm
it.
excited to see where we go from here. But till 2025,